Good morning.
Morning.
I was just saying to Elaine before we went live, I was just looking at the weather for today, and it's wet out there now. It's quite cold actually in most places this morning, but Eireann are actually using the phrase feeling quite raw with added wind chill.
Wow.
That's the weather for today, yeah.
Sounds cool. So we're both in our scarf. Actually, I'm too warm. I have the scarf on. Just when I came into the studio, I realised the studio is way warmer than the office or the car. So...
All right. So the weather today is going to be quite cold. There will be the odd bit of sunshine breakthrough, but generally there's going to be a lot of showers across most parts today, and top temperature is only 5 to 7 degrees. All right.
How are you today? All right?
Do you know I'm all right? I think I had a good sleep, but do you know I woke up and I was like, can't believe the alarm is going off already. So I think I had a good sleep, but I don't feel it.
I was still awake at 1:20.
For what?
I did.
You were waiting for Trump's. You were waiting for Trump's State of the Union address. That was it.
Oh, that's me all over. So today's papers, we take a full check on those at about 7:10 this morning on the show. I've been having a quick look through them. The Irish Examiner front page. Agricultural Minister Michael Creed has revealed that he cannot support unrestricted abortion up to 12 weeks. Creed, I can't support 12-week limit is the headline in the Examiner. A girl known in boxing circles as the next Katie Taylor. Now, am I saying her name right? Keira Smith?
Yeah.
Unusual first name, Ceire. The 25-year-old was in court yesterday. She was suing a dentist and the HSE because during a routine root canal treatment, she swallowed a piece of dental equipment. She swallowed a sharp instrument.
Oh.
So this girl anyway was expected to go to Rio, was expected to medal in Rio. Billy Walsh, the boxing coach, was one of the people giving evidence at this trial. So she's pictured on the front page of the Examiner as well. My goodness, doesn't that sound horrendous?
Awful.
Moving on to the Times. This is the Ireland edition of the UK Times and a photograph of Irish rugby star Paddy Jackson, who was in court yesterday. Also on the front page of the Times today, a man widely known as Steak Knife. Haven't heard that name for a long time. The British Army's notorious IRA agent is said to have been arrested, says the Times. And here's an interesting one, and one we'd like your take on, because the Irish Mirror tells us that Irish drinkers are now easing off on the booze. That we're finally getting the message that we drink too much and we're starting to drink less, says this new survey. 3/4 of Irish people are now much more aware of the dangers of drinking too much.
That is interesting, actually. It's a good read, actually, in the Mirror this morning. Top trends in Ireland this morning. The State of the Union address, which we just took the mick out of there with Donald Trump. It was about 2 o'clock Irish time, but people have been tweeting about it. I saw nothing from it, actually, so I have no idea what he said or didn't say. That's trending, though. Swansea are trending. What in God's name is happening to Arsenal? Because also Arsenal Fan TV, which if you've never watched it, just be aware it's not child-friendly. There is a lot of swearing in it, but it's highly entertaining. That's also trending this morning. Fans' reaction after Swansea beat Arsenal 3-1 last night. Swansea, bear in mind, before last night's game, were bottom of the Premier League with the worst record. And then they went off and apparently, from what I read this morning, were superb last night. And Arsenal were cat.
Beat last week?
Did they beat I don't know that, actually.
Oh, okay,
maybe they did.
maybe.
Liverpool have lost, actually. Well, they beat Huddersfield last night, but they did lose last week. But anyway, Swansea, in fairness, beat them 3-1 last night. And Mark Sailing is trending as well this morning. He's the guy who played Puck in Glee. Was sadly found dead. That was announced yesterday. He's also somebody who was due to be sentenced for child pornography possession next month. So he was found dead, and he's trending as well this morning.
Swansea beat Liverpool 1-0 on Monday the 21st, so last Monday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's 2 great wins for them then. But
are they still bottom?
Actually, after last night, they've come out of the relegation zone now, so they're up. But let me just say, check out the Arsenal Fan TV if you get a chance. It's on Facebook, so when you're finished our video, go and have a look because it's ridiculous. It's hilarious, but the fans are livid, as you can imagine.
Of course, yeah. So lots coming up on the show today. In terms of music, we've got Coldplay, we've got Liam Payne, and we've got Justin Timberlake coming up shortly. A couple of good oldies as well. I have a real treat for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a song from 1996.
Oh, I thought it was food.
We played, I've no food. Oh, I brought no food in.
That's fine. We'll have the bog standard porridge, so you had one job.
I know. I meant to bring something. Oh, God. Good. Okay, anyway. Song from 1996, right? So here's a clue. One day, I think it was one morning last week, we played a little snippet of it on the show. And the two of us, I don't know why we played it actually. Maybe somebody suggested it for something. And the two of us were like,
hang on,
we've got to play that.
Did this have anything to do with the music that gets played in people's cars or the music that was played in your car?
Yes, I think so.
Then I think I know the song you're talking about.
Block your ears. Block your ears. Seriously, block your ears. I want to tell them. Okay, hang on. We're going to play Gina G. Ooh, just a little bit. Okay.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're back.
Sorry, I nearly dropped my
You can take that again
my
now,
bar
'cause
though.
God knows what could happen if I was
Yeah,
holding
well,
it.
you don't know how to hold it properly. That's the
Yeah.
problem. By the way, you know the way they're saying driverless cars are like a thing now, or will
Yeah.
sorry, not now, but will be a thing.
I saw one.
Did you?
As in online.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Australia, I
not
think.
driving from Listowel to Tralee, like no.
In Australia.
Yeah.
Was it?
Well, 1 in 10 motorists say that they probably would get a little bit frisky and a little bit on their way to work when driverless cars come in, and that could be as early as 2021.
On their own, like.
Well,
No.
if they're in the car with somebody else, I'd
Oh,
imagine.
right, okay.
Yeah. I hope not on their own. I assume it meant with somebody else. And here's another interesting story. Bitcoin. You know Bitcoin, this digital currency.
Yeah, I
Well,
never really understood Bitcoin.
I also don't really get it either,
Yeah.
but there's a Turkish football club have done the very first transfer deal through Bitcoin. It was completed yesterday. So I'll find the full details of it, but they use Bitcoin for the actual transfer fee.
Have you been to Turkey?
Never been there, no.
I was there for a day.
Did
Because
you
I
use
was on a
Bitcoin?
cruise. No, I forgot my bitcoins. We were in Kusadasi.
Oh, and there's like a stop, like is it? for the
Yeah,
cruise?
we
Oh,
stopped and we went to Ephesus, which is, oh goodness, I want to say the birthplace of Holy Mary. No, there's a really old city there anyway. Maybe the birthplace of Holy Mary is somewhere nearby.
We'll figure it out.
It was fabulous. Kusadasi was gorgeous because I'd never been to Turkey. Didn't really speak to me. I was not really that sure about. Oh, it's just an ancient Greek. Was an ancient Greek city. Where was she born now? That's something for me to look up.
Anyway, we'll find that out in the show this morning. Listen, we've got a busy one coming up between now and 9 as per usual. It's the last day of January. Today is January 75th,
Yeah.
as some people have been calling it. Oh, it's been a long month.
Yeah.
So
How
look,
many months are in January?
how many months?
Yeah.
Exactly. We've got loads coming up. So music-wise, as Elaine said, if you want to give us a shout, text or WhatsApp 083 300 3300 or leave a comment here and we'll give you a shout out on the radio. That sound fair?
Sounds good.
Sounds
yeah.
good.
Morning,
Copy.
guys.